Well, guys, it's 6:30 on Thursday, December 22nd. Really excited because 6:30 a.m. and I'm heading into the store. Kind of looks like 6:30 p.m. Right? It's dark. It's snowing. Today is an exciting day because I am almost at the point where I get 3 days off. And no matter who needs me, I ain't setting foot anywhere near this store. I am hiding in my house. I'm enjoying my time off with my kids. And life can slowly get back to normal because it has been a crazy couple weeks with band pays and everything else. Today I have to get the Redneck Ice Chisel out. And after I get the ice chisel out, I will have to I'll have to chisel away some ice, both on the steps and by my gate, my Redneck gate, because it's not very safe right now because the ice around, well, the snow around it has now become ice. So it dips because it's lower. So I gotta make some steps and get the roundedness off of it. And the steps are basically the same thing. The reason I came in so early, I have so much freight to put out. I have an ATR coming today, which is the biggest plane they can send, because it's the last shipment before Christmas and they want to empty their warehouse. So I have to get as much stuff done as I can before that gets here. And I have to do those steps before we open at 10. So my goal is to get my orders done and get at least half my fridge and freezer stocked by like 9:30, then go outside with the Redneck Ice Chisel and do the rest. And what is a Redneck Ice Chisel? It's a very long metal pole with a blade at the end. It's almost like a chisel blade, but it's like a slight triangle. I'll show you when I go out with it. We have a sidewalk scraper, but a sidewalk scraper isn't great once you get to the point where it is super, super thick snow. This does better at that. Anyway, bye. So this is a Redneck Chisel. It's basically a sidewalk scraper, but it's sharp and smaller, so it's better at digging under the ice. Hi, Milo. We're still friends, don't worry. You're just not allowed in my yard anymore. So it is now 9:45 and I'm out here doing this. All my orders are done. About half my stocking is done. Had to stop to do this. My maintenance guy just showed up. My favorite part about having a maintenance guy is that he doesn't do any of the jobs that are his maintenance jobs, and I'm out here doing it. And you might ask, well, why don't you just fire him? Well, here's the thing with working in the Arctic. You don't have anyone to replace somebody with. So just to keep a body, sometimes you end up keeping somebody that you shouldn't. And yeah, that's where we're at on this one. Now we're going to go do the back of the store. And then we'll come out here and sprinkle some salt and go back to stocking. Yeah, bye. Getting my KFC zingers. So it's 6:30 p.m. I'm getting ready to go home. Where we're at, it got so cold today while we were doing freight that my phone shut off for the last 3 hours and just came back on. I don't even want to go outside to go home. I'm willing to just live here for the night, and my kids and dogs can be on their own. But my wife won't let me. So, and I'm like 20 feet from the house, and I don't want to go out there. So it hasn't been warm enough to melt because it's been like negative 30, 40 with the wind chill. So where's all this ice coming from? Not really a question I want to know, but there's a downpipe full of ice too. So it's December 23rd, and something I thought about is we've been here since August, and I don't think I've made a house tour video. Don't know if I'm going to. I don't know if anyone would even be interested in it, but I did one in PUV of the little prefabbed house that came up on a boat and was completely assembled and was dropped into place onto its platform. Well, on this res that we're on right now, this actually was a built house with a basement and everything else. There has been things changed since the time this house was originally built, as the house has been on fire a few times, but it's a much more spacious, much more better laid out for a family type of house, for entertaining type of house. Not that we have anybody to entertain or any time to entertain, but it's there. Anyway, let me know. So it's 8 a.m. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm on my way into work. Why, Chad? Why are you on your way? Well, you see, even though it's my day off, this is the busiest day of the year for us. And I'm not coming in for the whole day. I'm coming in for about 3 hours just to stock the shelves and then get the hell out of here before we open, so that it still feels like I'm having a day off. But yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, gotta go. So I'm down here with one of these partially automatic washers, and my kids had touched the dial. I didn't even look, because me and my wife usually set the dial and then just leave it, but somebody had set it to drain and spin. So I was just down here and I'm like, start, and I was about to walk up and no water started, and I'm like, motherfucker. But then you can't just hit stop. You have to hit stop and wait like 5 minutes for it to reset itself and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so I'm done my couple hours of stocking at the store. I'm at home now. I'm going to do the laundry. I'm going to wrap my wife's stocking stuffers. I never wrapped stocking stuffers. My wife likes wrapping stocking stuffers, and since she wrapped everybody else's, I'm ordered to wrap hers. And then I got to clean out the deep fryer, and I might dress up as Santa and ride a skidoo around town and drop off some candy canes to some kids and stuff. So that might happen. It matters how cold it is when I decide to do it, because it is not nice out right now. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Nope, a bra. I gotta bring that up too. So things are seeming okay. At one point, I'm going to finish the drywall down here. Nobody's ever actually spackled, and I have a lot of spackle, so I might as well use it and spackle up this stuff to make it look okay. I mean, if we're in this house for a few more years, I want it to look somewhat okay. Yeah. Let's go do this stuff. My fucking hair. God damn it, man. It's like a couple millimeters too short for an actual ponytail, so I have to wear two if I'm doing it, like one up top and one in the back. And I just refuse to right now. So everything's done except for the deep fryer. So I've had a pretty productive day. We're gonna go do the deep fryer. I just wanted to say, first off, in case I don't get a video out on Christmas, Merry Christmas to everybody. Also to my friends in the South and the Niagara, for my friends everywhere, I've seen the cray fucking weather that's going on. It looks like an Arctic blizzard going on. I've seen people with like snow halfway up their doors and all that, and I'm like, yeah, I lived through that up here, but I chose to be up here. You guys are like where there's usually no snow at all, so stay safe. Oh, one last thing before this vlog is done and it gets put up. So one of the traditions here, hi Harlow, is that at midnight you have a feast and everybody makes food and you go from house to house to wish Merry Christmas. That is one of the Cree traditions here on this reserve. We were invited by a few families to take part in it. Would love to, but it doesn't start till midnight. At midnight, I'm going to be asleep. I have kids that are going to be wanting up at like 6 a.m. to open their gifts. So, won't get to take part in it, but it's really nice to actually be invited to take part in. Yeah, we still have that in some of the cultural traditions of the reserve. So that's great. Anyway, again, Merry Christmas, everybody. If I don't have a video out tomorrow, and talk to you soon. Bye.